We're rolling?
Yeah.
Got the microphone going? All right. So we have several components here. Number one, with the grip, we're going to make sure that those V's formed by thumbs and first fingers are pointing up here to this part of your body, kind of just inside the shoulder, between the shoulder and the neck, somewhere up in there. That would be really good. They tended to be pointed a little too vertically. Now, also with in our setup here, we're noting that your right shoulder is certainly lower than your left shoulder, which it should be. And then we'd want a little bit, with the driver, we want a little bit of tilt of the spine towards your right, just a little bit. There you go. Good, that's the secondary tilt. We don't have quite as much of that with an iron, but we certainly have the right shoulder lower than the left shoulder. So at this point, looking at it from behind, you'll notice too, now we can see about half of your left arm above your right arm as you're set up, and your shoulders are square, your feet are square to the target. Now, so that's our setup. Now, dynamically, what we want into your backswing is to feel like your shoulders, upper body can coil you back and load your weight pressure into your right hip and right leg. There you go. Just athletically, you want to feel loaded, keeping the weight on the inside of the right foot, inside of the right knee, down on the quad, down on your glute. So you got maybe 70% of your weight pressure over that right hip and right leg. Then athletically from there, you can use your legs and hips to shift the weight pressure back to the front foot to start the through swing. Okay, good. And in doing so, as you do that, your hands and arms, go ahead and just very slowly shift that weight pressure. Good. Now the hands and arms in the golf club are falling back on the line that they went up on, and we'd see your shaft of your golf club still right across your shoulder. Now go ahead, very slowly bring everything down towards where impact is. Boom. And hopefully your hips are through a little more. Hopefully your hips are through about 20 degrees of rotation, but hopefully not matched up with the...
Oh yeah.
So you want to feel like your hips are through, but the shoulders and chest are still there. We're going to see that right now. So you're going to feel your hips through. Your hips are through, but your shoulders and your chest are still back here over the ball. So your hips have turned through, leading the way, and your shoulders and your chest are just now getting back to pointing at the golf ball. So that's the sequence of the swing. And I think if you thought about it like we're going to throw a ball sidearm or submarine style, right? How's your body move to do that? Exactly. Right. There you go. Do that again. Do exactly that. Good. Back. Beautiful. Now let's see if we can feel that same thing. That's fine. Okay, that's fine.
I get up here and then I'm like, what am I supposed to do first?
Right. And it's shift the weight from the ground up. Change direction from the ground up. Okay. Right idea. Was the face a little bit open? Yep. Path was good. Right idea. It's not all going to be perfect right off the jump here. Sometimes doing it slowly and easily at first can help us. Oh, pretty good. Little pull. All right, you're getting it in the ballpark. Good.
That's good distance. Yeah. I'm sure I could stand to slow it down a little bit until
Well, it's just we're just trying to get everything going first. Good. Yeah, I'm going to take you back to your basketball days one more time. So, the coach was putting in a new offense. Okay, what did he have you do the first few times? What did everybody have to do?
to go through the motions.
You walk through it.
Yeah.
You know that player A is going to go set a pick for player B. B comes around. If he's not open, he goes and sets a pick for player C. Come on back around. So everybody's got to learn to go where they got to go, and that's what we got to do right now. Is we got to just retrain your muscles. This is not something they haven't. They've done this before. They've just gotten away from it. Your muscles have just gotten away from it. So we're just trying to get everybody in the right position, the grip and the starting posture, and then try to feel that load and foot slipped, and that still did pretty good. Okay, that's fine.
Let me try to end on a good one.
Yeah. And and that's where, see, to me, if you do some of these little drills and the little setup and then go practice a couple times, now you're coming back to me with some feedback, and we can spend more time on the physical motion of the swing and getting it in the sequence we want. But we got to get the parts moving a little bit better here, moving a little more consistently. Yeah.
All right. We can play
Good.
that.
Sure, absolutely.